Good morning, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, my fellow earth signs. How's everybody doing? Y'all know that I'm on a different schedule, so I'm going to be uploading this video on Sunday instead of Monday, because my schedule doesn't permit me doing my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday schedule. Okay, so look, these are going to be messages from Spirit for anyone in the Earth Sign Collective, all right? So y'all take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let me get some lotion, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay, guys. All right, so these are going to be messages from Spirit. What do we need to hear today? The Earth Sign Collective. Messages from Spirit. Spirit, please show me what is most important for Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn to hear on this Sunday morning, bright and early, because I couldn't sleep in for some reason. We have assert yourself, go for what you want, the time is right for soulmate connections, birth of a child is also likely. So some of y'all, if you're not already in a connection, you could be meeting a soulmate. You also, if you are still in your child rearing years and interested, you could be also having a baby pretty soon here. But it says go for what you want. So this card is going to be specific and different to everyone. Everyone's different specific needs, all right? So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life, you're trying to accomplish and achieve in your life, Spirit is saying now is the right time for it, okay? It says the time is right for soulmate connections and the birth of a child, but also go for what you want. So if you're feeling like you don't believe in yourself, you're feeling like you can't accomplish something here, you're feeling like your vision or your dream is too big to accomplish, Spirit is saying no such thing. You also have at the bottom of the deck personal riches. Small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get rich quick schemes, all right? So for those of you looking to make changes in your personal career and finances, today is not going to be a finance message, but it's still coming out here. I'm not surprised for the earth signs, right? We are the money people. We represent the abundance, the financial and material abundance. And so Spirit is saying that right now you might make some small strides with your finances and your career, with your money, but it's going to improve dramatically. It could, as long as you avoid pitfalls, all right? So that's where we start. I'm going to save these. Let's get a couple more. What does the Earth Sign Collective need to hear today, Spirit? Okay, we got 2. Bottom of the deck, we have Lunar Beauty. I embody beauty. As the moon shows a new face every night, I show new facets of beauty every day. I place no limits on myself. My inner beauty shines like the full moon. All right, so some of y'all could be doing some kind of rituals, around full moons or something. I don't know. Maybe y'all are into that kind of thing. If not, disregard that. Don't worry about it. But you also could be, maybe your placement, your earth placement may be in your moon placement. Maybe that's why you're watching this. Maybe not a earth sun. You may be an earth moon. All right, so we have the power of yang. It says, I am in control of my future. I am a person who takes action with intention. I endure difficulty and strength, knowing that the result of perseverance is success. Like the sun, I radiate confidence as success is pulled into my orbit. I will be victorious based on my merit, not the whims of chance. This is very much about being intentional, about making whatever it is that you want to have happen in your life be your reality. Assert yourself, all right? So this is essentially, you got the sun here. It's the power of yang. It's the divine masculine energy. Again, some of you are also calling in your divine masculine as well as your success. You're in your divine masculine energy. Whether you're female or male, feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. All right. So Spirit is saying that you are coming into a time of power. A lot of you may be feeling extremely strong right now, extremely assertive right now, no nonsense right now. You could also have fire placements in your chart, pretty dominant, prominent. We have breath of peace. I breathe in peace. I exhale stress. I breathe in energy. I exhale weariness. I can't talk. I breathe in energy. I exhale weariness. My burdens float away like clouds. I am at peace. So some of you are healing something here. It's time for you to release something if you haven't healed it. Spirit is saying it's time for you to be intentional with your career, with your love life, with your peace of mind. Everything is about you being in your divine masculine energy and taking charge over your life. Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't wait for things to happen. I believe in miracles. I believe in, God blessing us. But I also believe in taking charge and doing what you can do for yourself. And all of these energies that are coming through here is about you tapping into your inner strength. And I've said this before. I believe that earth signs, we're very much a stable fixture. And so there's something about us being very grounded. I'm hearing us, we need to be very grounded here. Very grounded. All right, so let's get, do I want to get these now? Let's keep going with these. All right, let's see. And I'm going to start with oracle cards, but we are going to pull some tarot. And I want to just say that because, some people, they don't think that oracle cards are part of tarot, which is mind-blowing to me. I'm like, how long have you been watching tarot? Do you understand? Do you get that oracle cards also are activated by the intuition? 10 different people can look at one oracle card and get 10 different meanings. So whatever. Anyway, so we have decisions. So there's a decision that you're making here. It says, due to random factors of life, nobody can know that every decision they make will provide the perfect outcome. Things often come unexpected, and decisions can sometimes seem like gambles. But what we can do is look into ourselves, consider what we want, what we need, and what we are capable of, to analyze situations carefully and forgive ourselves, and learn when misjudgment or external factors result in mistakes. Your affirmation of the day is, I consider each of my decisions carefully. I am at peace with the fact that not all of my decisions can bring about the ideal outcome. So this is being okay with whatever your decision making is. When you make mistakes, understanding it's a part of your divine order. It's just a part of the divine order. It is. And we may not understand it in the moment. We beat ourselves up. We have remorse. We have regret. But this is Spirit saying that you have to just kind of go with the flow and understand that you're living and you're learning as you're going through the process. We're living in real time. We don't come here with a guidebook about what to avoid, all the pitfalls and things like that. So we are expected to make mistakes. And look, be patient with yourself. Patience is at the bottom of the deck. It says we can always get what we want when we want it. No, we can't always get what we want when we want it. Rushing things can lead to mistakes, burnout, or regret. Knowing when to be patient is a form of wisdom, an important ingredient for a fulfilling life. We must accept that sometimes things take longer than planned, and remember that today's patience pays for tomorrow's successes. Your affirmation is, I am a patient person who does not act rashly. I learn more about applying patience every day. So there may be a sense of you making a decision, being a bit impatient with yourself, feeling like you want something right now. You want it like yesterday. You want it like a month ago. But it's important for you to stay steady, right? It's important for you to stay grounded in your own energy, earth signs. It's important for you to understand that the best things sometimes take a little bit longer. And it's also important for us to understand that time is an illusion. I like to practice my form of mindfulness when it comes to me desiring or wanting something is I pretend that I already have it. Because that takes the urgency away for whatever it is. So if you find yourself longing for something, someone, whatever, feel like you already have it. Don't seek outside of yourself to get that fulfillment. Live as if, the law of assumption, I've shared this before, is something that I practice, and it's a game changer. And I know that there are people out here who think that these things are like hokey and weird, and these sciences are proven. Do the research. They're proven. Your mind is the creator, whether you want to believe it or not. Not saying the creators and there is no other creator, a higher power. I'm not saying that. What I mean is the way that we activate the energy that we know is God in our own lives is to tap into our own power in our mind. You have no power outside of your mind. I promise you, you don't. Anything that you manifest in your outer world started in your inner world. Okay. And so it's very important for us, the Earth sign collective right now, to tap into that. Learn to be a conscious creator. Practice mindfulness. Understand that there's nothing that you lack. Nothing. I don't care what your financial situation is, your love situation is, your health situation is. There's nothing that you lack, because the true essence of who you are cannot be defined or confined by your physical limitations or circumstances. And so if there's something that you're trying to manifest here, which we do see you're manifesting, you're manifesting, and now is the time for you to act on those manifestations. But acting doesn't always mean physically getting up and going to do something. Sometimes acting is activating that part of your mind, your subconscious mind, in fact, to achieve whatever it is that you want by feeling like it's right there. You don't have to go and seek it. You don't have to go and find it. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to plead for it. You just have to be it. And it's a practice. It's a science. It's a process. It's not something that you're going to necessarily get the first time or even the 20th time. It's something that takes a little bit of patience. But what I will tell you is, when you see the results of it, when you see that it actually does work, you'll do it more and more and more, and it'll get easier and easier and easier. All right. So that's what I want to kind of leave you all with today. I'm not ending the reading, but leave you all with, as far as this segment of the reading, is to look into the law of assumption. Assume that you have everything it is that you desire, because it has no choice but to come to you, and it will race towards you, okay? Seriously. Okay, let's grab one of these. You got 3, and I don't feel, look, I got to take all 4 of these, the bottom of the deck and these 3. Okay, let's see. So we have attracting, not chasing. Exactly what I was just talking about. Anything or anyone you chase after will only run the other way because of the fears underlying your chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, when you're manifesting, you don't chase. You don't chase. You put your intentions out there. You understand that, wow. Okay, you understand that everything that you desire is desiring you 1,000 times more. That's an affirmation that has been a game changer for me. Everything I desire is desiring me 1,000 times more. It's not a coincidence that you have your desires, y'all. If there's something that you're trying to accomplish, whether it's a relationship, whether it's financial, whether it's career oriented, whatever it may be, it's not a coincidence or an accident that came upon your conscious mind or your subconscious mind. You don't have the desire just because it's meant to torture you. God wouldn't have given it to you if it wasn't meant for you, all right? So understand, what I desire desires me 1,000 times more. And trust and believe, it doesn't matter what it looks like. If you got the man or woman of your dreams and your crosshairs, you're like, I'm coming for you, and you go out and you chase after it, that person's going to run. They're going to run. They have no choice. It's just the way that things go. It's like turning on the faucet and expecting the water not to run. It's what's going to happen. And so what you do is you understand that, no, I'm looking at this person. I'm attracted to this person. I want this person. They must want me 1,000 times more, because I wouldn't want something that's not for me. Now, there are going to be people who have very small minds who are going to say, well, I wanted things and it didn't want me. Well, that's your belief. I can't change your belief. So if you have the mindset that something or someone is not desiring you, the law of attraction, the law of assumption works the other way too. That's how it will show up. And understand, it's not about you saying, oh, I like someone, I want someone, I feel like I deserve them. It ain't about feeling like you deserve them. It's about knowing you do. It's about knowing that, you know what, do they deserve me? That's the real question. It ain't whether or not I deserve them. I already know that. Do they deserve me? That's what it's about. You don't put yourself in a position where you're not chosen. You're always chosen. Okay, let me move on, because you got a partnership coming in. And it says here that you have your personal riches, as well as maybe a baby for some of you, and a soulmate. Let's read this. It says, allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and a person who brings needed skills and resources. So whether this is a business partnership or romantic partnership, Spirit is saying someone is coming into your life, if they're not already there, who's going to help to facilitate this for you. You're going to get very positive results of this partnership as long as you're in the energy of receiving, attracting, Do not chase, y'all. Do not chase. Detox your friendship. So you have someone coming in and some other people going out. It says your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. A lot of you may benefit from either other earth sign connections or even fire sign connections at this time. That doesn't mean to go and cut everybody out your life, y'all, who's not an earth sign or fire sign. It just means motivated people, inspirational people, people that take charge are very important because you're manifesting, you're making these decisions. It's important for you to get what you want by surrounding yourself with that kind of energy. We have to understand all we are is energy. We're not these bodies. We're not our names. We're not, the titles that we carry, the initials that we could put behind our name, the, what do you call that? Y'all know what I mean, PhD, whatever. That's not who you are. Your energy, your infinite energy, your abundant energy, your radiant energy. And it's important for you to surround yourself with people who have tapped into that as well. Then we have successful funding. Okay. So it says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Didn't we just talk about that? Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So if some of you have some kind of career idea, some creative idea here, again, it's important for you to surround yourself with people who are on the same wavelength. You never know how those people could benefit you. You have partnerships. You have people coming into your life who are going to support you, help you be creative and to achieve your goals. And crowdfunding may be a way that you accomplish that. Okay, so you don't want to have broke, I don't want to say it like that. When I mean broke, when I say that, what I mean is people with very limited beliefs when it comes to finances. They have a scarcity mindset. You need people around you with an abundance mindset right now because they're going to help you to make your dreams a reality. So these are beautiful energies, beautiful energies. It's important for you to be in receptive mode right now, Taurus. It really is. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I done got caught up. All right, y'all. So let's see. Let's get an archangel message. Archangel message. We have Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So for those of you who have children, you're concerned about your children. It's important for you to understand that they are protected and cared for, all right? If you've lost a baby, if you lost children in the past, they're cared for. They're loved on the other side. Then you have Archangel Uriel, and it says, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open up to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So some of you are in a period of healing right now. You may be holding on to a bit of resentment. Again, why you need to be patient with yourself and others. But Spirit is saying that these things are being released from you. You're tapping into that true love here. And that true love is what helps you to attract all of these other things we've talked about. Okay, it's important for you to stand in your power, but it's also important for you to operate in love right now. So just remember that. Bottom of the deck, we have Chantal. It says new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open, again, to giving and receiving love. It's very important for you to be open to love. Your patience fell out too. So we got another patience card. I'm going to read that just because. It says, now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student. This is our energy, y'all. Page of Pentacles. Because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So some of you could be taking a course, going back to school. You could still be in school. Maybe you're about to graduate. Something that you're learning right now is going to help you in your career. But you also have this love coming in. But you have to be open and receptive to it. And the only way to be open and receptive to blessings is to attract, not chase. So if you're in a chaser energy, if you find yourself longing for something, someone, that means that you're telling your subconscious mind you don't have it. And if you keep telling your subconscious mind you don't have it, your subconscious mind has to keep creating the circumstances where you don't have it. That's just how it works, y'all. It seems unfair, but that's how it is. So you got to change the way you're looking at things. Feel like you have it. Feel the feeling of gratitude that you would have if you felt like it was in your 3D world. The 3D world is a joke. I will tell y'all this. That is, the 3D world is where we live. It's what we know. It's what we're comfortable with because we can explain it away, right? But we got to understand we're more than that. We have Queen Mother Nani, number 37. Somebody could be 37 or that number could be relevant. This is about liberation. Again, it's very important for you. Queen Mother Nani was no nonsense. She was a fighter. She was a warrior. She's not to be played with. And I feel like you need to liberate yourself from any fears and limited beliefs that you have. It's important for you to stand in your power. There's something about you tapping into some fire energy. The sun is in this card as well. We've had a lot of like sun energy come through. And that's why I said it may be important for you to surround yourself, or you could already be in connections, friendships, relationships, partnerships with fire signs. If not, tap into your own. You can have fire in your chart, aspected in your chart here. And look at this, number 14, worthiness. This is a teti. I don't know how you pronounce that. But this is about you feeling worthy. Again, I feel like God is saying, I want to bless you. I want to bless you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I want to give you everything that you want. But in order for you to get it, you have to feel worthy, and you got to liberate yourself from your limiting beliefs. You just do. You do. You have to. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. Number 14, you have to feel worthy. I feel like life can be your playground. Earth signs, life could be your playground if you would just literally tap into your power. Let's use these. Let's see what's going on. Let's check your finances. Oh, you got something to celebrate coming. Could be going on in Aries season. We got the 4 of Wands in your finances. We got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. See, you're overcoming some kind of hardships in your with your money. That's our own energy, Taurus energy. And I believe between Aries and Taurus season, you're going to, for those of us who are Taurians, I keep forgetting I'm doing the collective. For those of us who are Taurians or have Taurus placements, you're overcoming some financial challenges here. Some of you could be traveling for work. You may be in a period of waiting for something right now, maybe to hear word back about a job or opportunity. Could be abroad, could be in another city or state. Yeah, but there's some healing coming in your finances here. Aquarius energy, you can have Aquarius placements in your chart. I just hear Spirit saying that, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on Spirit ever, because Spirit is always working in the background. So if you've been going through some financial stress and struggles, just understand it's coming to an end. And a lot of you are going to have an opportunity to take a job maybe abroad or in another. It's going to require you maybe to move, for those of you who would be interested in that. If not, disregard that. That's not for you, The 3 of Wands also talks about a lot of momentum and progress here. This is waiting for your ships to sail in. So Spirit is saying, I'm sending them. They're coming. They're on the water already, en route to you. But you got to be in receptive mode in order to actually receive the blessing, whatever the blessing is. So stay positive. Stay patient. Stay positive. And understand that what's for you will never pass you by. Your ship is not going to sail in and then go dock somewhere else. It's going to come straight to you. If you're going to be sitting on the dock of the bay. All right, y'all. What's going on in your what's going on in love? We see somebody. Some of y'all have somebody new coming in. Ooh, please. Okay, see. Okay, Page of Wands. Whoever, it could be a younger fire sign. Somebody's going to be a lot of fun. But for some of you, you may be attracting someone you're just going to have fun with. At least for right now. I do see something else here. But some of you may be just attracting like a physical connection. And you may just be okay with that. With a younger fire sign. Doesn't have to be a younger fire sign. But it could be. Someone you're going to have a lot of fun with. Or the connection is going to be very fun. Alright. But I do see here that a lot of you are just stuck in your head. This is Gemini energy. Some of you, if you're a Taurus, you could be on the Taurus-Gemini cusp, or just have Gemini in your chart here. This card represents being in the prison of your mind. Feeling trapped in your head, feeling like your hands are tied. And I do remember that Taurus got this card the other day. When I was saying your connection with if you're in a twin flame or soulmate connection, you feel like you've done everything you can do with someone. You feel frustrated, right? That's what this card can mean. You're fearful. You're frustrated. You feel like you can't move. You feel like a victim. Again, it's important for you to stand in your power. Don't be in a victim mode. Don't be in a lack mentality. Understand, if you believe in the Creator, however you identify, whether you call the Creator Jesus, Christ, Buddha, I don't care what you believe in, whatever you believe in, even if it's just yourself, your higher self, the universe, whatever. You can't have fear and faith operate in the same place, y'all. You can't. You're being very logical. And as Queen of Swords, some of y'all have a lot of boundaries. You got your guards up a bit, whether you realize that or not. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Then we also have ourselves here, right here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. Whoever you're attracting wants to take care of you, but some of you may be blocking it by being guarded energetically. I don't mean consciously, y'all. I mean in your mind. If you're operating in the Eight of Swords in love, that means that you're blocking it. You know, this card says dispassionate for the Queen of Swords and restriction. Well, how are you going to be in receptive mode if you are dispassionate and restricted? And you have to understand that this could be ego. You know, the Queen of Swords is very much fair, right? She's fair. She tries to do right by everyone. She doesn't want to be unfair to anyone, but she also has a chip on her shoulder, just a little bit. You know, in the original tarot deck, she has a little pouch where or bracelet or something like that, where she keeps all of her past traumas. She's like carrying them around with her so she never forgets. And that if this is your energy, this means that you are very guarded right now. You got a lot of boundaries up. And again, it could just be energetically. It may not be conscious. These cards represent your subconscious most of the time, okay? So deep down inside, you have a fear of commitment. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm about to drop something on y'all. If you attract someone to you who's not vulnerable, you're not vulnerable. People ain't gonna want to hear that, but it's the truth. We are energy. You're not gonna ever attract the opposite of what you are. You're gonna always attract what you are. Opposites attract is bogus. That's not true. Likeness attracts. Now, we could say when it comes to gender and stuff, yeah, sometimes, yes, opposites attract. But even with that, sometimes like attracts. Yeah, it's still masculine and feminine energy, even if it's the same gender. However, it's still a matter of you understanding that energetically you are going to attract to you what you are. Now, let me point out something to y'all, because some people may feel like, I want a relationship. Why is it not coming? I had a conversation with my cousin about this years ago when she was looking for love. And I'm like, you're not finding love because you don't even know who you are. How can you attract someone who's going to be a partner to you? I said, what are your hobbies? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? And she couldn't answer me. How can you attract a partner when you don't even know your own self? You know, your partner is your reflection. Do you want a reflection of nothingness? No. You want a reflection that's going to fulfill you, right? Because you should be fulfilling yourself. And so what I have noticed about people is they'll say, I want love, I want a relationship, I'm ready, right? But then you'll look at their behavior, and their behavior suggests something completely different. For instance, if your internal language, or even what you say to other people, because I have a pet peeve about people saying, I know how to be by myself, I'm happy by myself. Well, no, duh. You should be. I don't think there's anything to brag about. Spirit did not send us here to be by ourselves. And we have to understand that, like, companionship is not a bad thing. It's not a sign of weakness. Because your companionship, your relationship should not be the thing that makes you. You should already be made before you get in that connection. And even if you're learning while you're in the connection, that's fine. I have pretty much been in committed relationships, too, since I was like 13 years old. The first lasted for eons. And the second is almost at about the same length of time. And so I personally don't feel like you have to master this before you get in a connection. If you are an individual who loves yourself, you can master it within the connection. You don't have to be single and go through. I'm saying this is not to suggest that anybody who's single is suffering, but you don't have to put yourself through this grueling task of let me prove I can be by myself. I hate that. It's like, why do you have to do that? You have other relationships and connections in your life, and you may be even more codependent on them. Your children, your family, your friends, your work, whatever it may be. Why is it when it comes to romantic love, do we have such a thorn in our backsides? It's like, come on, y'all. And so I've noticed that people will say they want love, right? And they'll attract people who are emotionally unavailable, and they will say, well, why is he or she not giving in to me? Why are they not meeting me halfway? And the reality is your energy is pushing them away. You don't understand why. I can't tell you why, because it's going to be different for everyone. But understand that if you're attracting someone who's running from you, something inside of you is a runner as well. That's deep. That's going to go over some people's heads. But just understand this. Do you know that sometimes people, let's use Jennifer Lopez for instance, because she's a perfect case study. Jennifer Lopez has been married 11 times, right? She never really has any success in her relationships. They last and then they fizzle out. And the next thing you know, she never spends any time by herself. She never does any healing that we can see. She seems to jump right into another relationship. Do y'all understand that that's because she's truly non-committal? And that's the deep part of this. People will think, oh no, she likes commitment. She likes being in a relationship. No, she doesn't. She intentionally, and by intentionally, I mean subconsciously, because that's what rules everything. I've heard her say herself out of her own mouth that she doesn't like being alone. She said that, right? So she's operating out of lack. And Jennifer Lopez practices the law of attraction. So I'm like, she loses me there because why she's convoluting her own belief. But she said herself she doesn't like to be alone. She has to be in a connection. The fact that she has to be in a connection, actually, it doesn't point to her wanting to be committed. It points to her actually having a fear of commitment because she gets into relationships that are short-lived. She knows going in that it's not going to last, y'all. She knows. She knows. On some level, she knows. She's a woman. Women have intuition very keenly. We know. We just ignore it sometimes, but she knows. And so she jumps into these connections with people. And now she can circle back around to Ben Affleck, someone that she says she loves so much. And hopefully this one will work out for her. God bless them. You know, this is not me trying to bash anybody, but this is just me being real because I understand this within myself. I have had non-committal energy, although I've been in long-term relationships. There are red flags and things you ignore because you almost are self-sabotaging because you know, at least I can get out of it. If the person is messed up, at least I know I got an out. See, if you choose that person, and I'm going to tell y'all, when I met the person who I knew I couldn't play games with, when I met the person that I knew I had to take a little more seriously and that was not going to take my bull crap and was going to hold me accountable, it scared the living crap out of me. And I internally was a runner. I didn't run from him physically, but I was internally a runner. And this is my twin flame. We had a conversation the other night or like a week or so ago. And there was so many things that he told me that he felt that he had been holding in. And he told me he felt when, you know, looking at our connection as well as just me as an individual, different things that he observed, right? And all of the things that he said, I'm a mouthy person. I give it back to you, right? But I couldn't because everything that he said was absolutely true. And I had to get out of my ego and listen to what he was saying to understand that, wow, you see it. Because it's been there since the day I met him. I knew that he was different. I knew that he wasn't someone that I could get away with being a lesser version of myself with. It's somebody who calls me higher. And as beautiful as that is, it's a challenge and it can be a little bit intimidating. And so a lot of times we'll be attracted to people who are beneath us because we feel like there's a sense of control there. I'm preaching today, y'all. I'm gonna get back into these cards, but Spirit put this on my heart to say. And so if you find yourself in a situation where someone is running from you, that's because you're a runner as well. You don't understand it because you think, no, I like being in relationships. I love being in love. I'm ready for the one. You're not ready for the one because your person wouldn't be running from you if you were ready. They just wouldn't. They would be reflecting to you what you are. And your running looks different than their running because your running is running after people. Theirs is running away from people. That's a word. But you have somebody here, possibly a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn coming in, someone who wants to provide for you. This is a person whose words and actions match. This is the person who's about their business. This is a boss. This is somebody who's a generous provider. They will take care of you, provide, protect, all of that. But you have to understand that if you want that, you got to let your guard down. You can have boundaries as far as knowing that, hey, you can't cross this certain line with me because I've seen things, I've been through things, and I don't want you coming and bringing madness into my life. But I also want y'all to see how she got the sword away from him. Notice that it's on the other side. Even with her body language, you know, I always look at the body language on these cards because they tell me a story. They're both facing forward. I feel like you might be in a period of transition here. You may be really facing the fact that you could be blocking your own blessing when it comes to love here. Some of you may be looking at yourselves and understanding that you've been limiting yourself here. Okay, wisdom. It says wisdom at the bottom of the card, and this is our card, y'all. All right, so that's what you got coming in love. That was a lot of preaching. But I tell you what, whoever's coming, you are going to have a passionate connection with them. But just be very careful not to jump ahead physically before you establish like a soul connection with the person, because the Page of Wands can be someone who you have fun with, and then next thing you know, you call, they done ghosted you, they done moved on to somebody else, they fall in love and they fall out of love really quickly. And so we're not attracting that. We want that King of Pentacles, right? It doesn't have to be an earth sign you're attracting, but someone who embodies the King of Pentacles. So they could run a business, they could be they're very wise with their money, all right? Let's see general messages for you. We have the Three of Swords. Some of y'all could be healing from some kind of heartbreak here. It could be with the Libra. Doesn't have to be, but there's a sense of feeling heartbroken here. Yeah, because you have a lot of emotions for someone. It's important for you to follow your heart. You may be feeling very sensitive right now. Some of you could be healing friendships, maybe, I don't know, reconciling, reuniting with some friends. Fun is very important for you right now. Raise your vibration and get into that flow. And the way that you get into the flow is to practice gratitude and happiness. Those are the two most magnetic energies on the planet, love and gratitude. All right. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Some of you may be feeling a little bit anxious. This is Gemini energy. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have Gemini energy here. Some of you definitely may be healing from some kind of heartbreak, or you're either anxious about something that's breaking your heart. All right. So it can involve a Gemini, a Libra, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Yeah. Somebody that you have a lot of love for, whether it's a friendship or a relationship. All right. A lot of empathy for this person. It could be any kind of relationship, in fact, but there is possibly a reconciliation or a reunion with someone that you really, really love. And you may feel anxious. You may be doubting if it's going to happen, but Spirit's saying it is going to happen. Let's grab a couple of these and let's see what's going on. Some of y'all, again, we got the Strength card, Leo energy. Again, fire. This is about you being very confident right now. This is about you standing in your power. This is about you also being compassionate. You know, the Strength card is all about not overdoing it, not overstepping your bounds, not being a bully because you know you're strong and you got a lot of power. You could be a very influential person. You could persuade people to do things here. Some of you, this could represent a strong attraction to someone else, possibly a Leo. Doesn't have to be a Leo. You could just be in a connection with a lot of attraction right now. Look at this. I never noticed this before, but she represents the lion, and then you have the lamb right there at the bottom. All right, so again, it's important for you to balance your masculine and feminine energy. The divine feminine is the power here in this card. And we said that you're attracting your divine masculine because we got the power of yang. Well, this is the power of yang. So you need to be in your divine masculine and feminine energy. Balance is very important for you right now. You're just, I feel like a lot of y'all might be afraid of your own power. And that's where this worthiness is coming in. And even with the Three of Swords, the Three of Swords is about liberation too. And then you had this card talking about liberation. You got to free yourself from the prison of your mind. That's why you had the Eight of Swords. What is this? This is the Five of Swords. Yeah. Some of y'all could feel a bit defeated right now. You have mental anguish right now. This is all about, you know, the swords represent the mind, and the fives are about conflict. So there's some type of mental conflict here. It's like you're telling yourself you're strong, you're telling yourself you can do stuff, and then you're doubting yourself at the same time. You can't have it both ways. That's Aquarius energy. Here we are. Again, some of you are going back to school for something, studying something, taking a course. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's important for you to be open to learning right now. That could be these messages I'm sending you. Maybe you're watching other tarot readers. Take in what you need to take in and let it actually change you on the cellular level. It's very important. Also, some of you can have a new opportunity in your finances coming in. Page of Pentacles can represent that. All right, let's see. Any more? Queen of Wands. Confidence. Fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You have to be extremely confident right now. Some of you could be in a spotlight with this strength. You could be influencers. You could have YouTube channels, be, you know, Instagram famous. You use social media possibly, or you just have a big following. Doesn't have to be that. You could just run a business. But this is all about, she's a businesswoman. She takes care of her business. She takes care of her family. She's a good friend. She's open. She's honest. She's like, you're going to take me as I am. That's what you have to tap into here. Look at this, the bottom of the deck, the sun. Leo, again, I told y'all the sun has been all up and through here. God is trying to bless you. Look at this. All this sun energy. God is saying, I'm trying to bless you and give you your ultimate happiness, but you got to get out of the way. You got to get out of the way. For sure. You got to get out of the way. So, all right, what else do we want to hear? Let me grab a couple of these. Let's see. Here are just my general messages. Earth signs. Look at this, y'all. Celebration time. I told you had the Four of Wands. This is also the Three of Cups. Some of you may be getting together with friends and family here. Then we have emotional. We had the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Some of you may be feeling a bit moody right now. Maybe your emotions are all over the place right now. But Spirit is sending something in for you to celebrate. It's a celebration coming in for you. And I feel like it's in your career and in your love life, as well as your own personal life. Somebody could be going to like a carnival or a fair or something soon. A circus, I don't know. Some kind of, like maybe having fun with your children or something. I feel something kind of childlike. It says, it's perfectly normal to outgrow people, environments, and situations. Well, remember, where was that card that we had? It talked about you detoxing your relationships, your friendships. So some of you are outgrowing people, and that's okay. And that may be why you're emotional. A couple more of these. I'm intentionally making this reading a little bit longer today because I want to cover everything for everybody. Hold one second, y'all. Okay, y'all, so look at this. You can't make it up. Family reunion. It says, Cancer, Aries, Virgo energy. Some of y'all are either going back home. Maybe you moved somewhere else. You're traveling back home. You have a celebration or a family reunion. I told you something is going to lift your spirits. Yeah, because there's someone in your energy, possibly a Capricorn. Or it could be some type of temptation here. We have snake and venom. So that's why you're detoxing your friendships or relationships. Someone around you got to go. Y'all gonna know who that is. Somebody toxic around you. And it could be a Capricorn, or that could just be a message specifically for the Capricorns and the Earth sign collective. Let me get a couple more. Wait wait for me to take that. I can stuff down. I'm going to take all of these. I'm going to get a piece of advice and we're going to close it out. Victory lap, y'all. Success. Celebration after success. This is Leo energy. Again, more fire. Stay positive. It says most beautiful outcome will arise for you. This is the Sun card again. Somebody's coming in to upgrade you. I told you, some of y'all are attracting a boss. They want to upgrade your life. They want to take care of you. Ooh, I'm relating. Okay, we have let me cater to your every need. You deserve to be treated like a queen or a king. I want to give you the world. That's why I'm working so hard. I told y'all. I just told y'all that. We have opting in. Spirit wants you to take a leap of faith. Be somewhat impulsive. It's important for you to throw your caution to the wind. This is like the Fool. Or it could be like the King of Swords. It's very important for you to kind of take charge right now, but also being very logical. But not so logical that you talk yourself out of it. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Someone could have, you could be connected to a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Spirit is telling you to opt in. This could be this person who wants to come in and upgrade your life. We have when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Well, there we go. And the Queen of Wands also represents somewhat of a teacher. She helps people. She influences people. She encourages people. So some of you, it could be a fire sign you're attracting here. This card says it's the Page of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I can't talk. You have learned a lesson and grown by focusing on and being fully committed to it. You have mastered a certain area of life and are ready to advance to new levels with new teachers. This is about ascension. Oh, I love it. It says, from your lips to God's ears, prayer works. Pray about it. We have be the bigger person. Leo energy, 7 of Wands. Stand your ground, but also take the high road in situations. If you're dealing with someone, maybe this person you're cutting off here, you don't have to get in the mud with them, but you can stand your ground. You can be no nonsense. And then we have don't major in the minors. I know that's right. So you got petty people around you, again, take the high road. It's important for you to take the high road right now. Let me get a piece of advice for you, and we're going to close this out. Earth sign collective. Piece of advice for the Earth sign collective. Whatever you want them to know, Spirit. However many pieces of advice you want them to have. Okay, you gave me 2. Well, let's have the let's do the bottom of the deck. How can I deepen my trust right now? It says trust and surrender. Let go of the will. Jesus, take the will. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. This is essentially what I was talking about. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Your sole action today is to let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Again, I told y'all, if you're attracting someone who may be a little bit distrustful of you or a situation, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be friendships, could be family, it could be anything, work. It's because you don't trust yourself. People only reflect to you what you are. Who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs this today? No, it says who needs you today, Lord. Who needs you today? So be there for someone. It may be important for you to be this Queen of Wands and be there for someone. Be a good friend. Listen to someone who may need to vent. You know, she's a good friend. She's a good listener. She gives good advice. She's there. She's very compassionate. And she takes care of the ones closest to her before she deals with the outside world. All right. But this could also include a stranger. It says, listen to your heart. Who needs you? Again, the Queen of Cups. Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. And then we have name all the things you love. Are you one of them? Today's mantra, I give myself all the love and attention I need. Now understand with the Queen of Cups, that could also be about self-sacrificing to your detriment. So make sure that you're not overgiving. Trust, surrender, serve others, and make sure you put yourself on your list of priorities, y'all. You're trying to manifest something, manifest for yourself first. Meaning, don't look for someone else to give you love or make you happy. Do that for yourself first. Take yourself out, spend time with yourself, actually enjoy your own company. Because then that person that you're trying to attract or whatever situation, money, career, will be magnetized to you. I love this reading. I had a couple of little bit of preaching moments, but it's coming from my heart. I mean, well, I do, because this applies to me too. I'm part of the Earth Sign Collective. All right, y'all, those are going to be the messages I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped you. Again, detox these relationships, practice gratitude, practice self-love right now, and feeling worthy. Be open and receptive. Spirit is wanting you to understand that everything you desire, Spirit wants to give to you, but you can block it. And you don't block it by saying, oh, no, I ain't blocking it because I want it. No, that ain't how it works. Unfortunately, y'all, Spirit don't work in that way. You know, so you got to tune into your heart and your subconscious mind. Do some healing work. And I hope y'all have a beautiful start to your week. I will see you all probably by Wednesday, if not a little bit sooner. Be patient with yourself, all right? We had patience come out twice. Be patient with yourself. Money is coming. Love is coming. Everything that you desire is coming. So don't fret. Just trust. Open your hands, open your heart, and let it flow in. Peace, Earth signs.